Hey everyone, it's Albie. Welcome back to my channel. I have a fun review for you today. I just finished the third book in the Ice Planet Barbarians. I have loved this series thus far. I started book one, I think in April or March, and then I read book two earlier in the month of August. Hard to believe it's August. And I just finished this around the end of August. So I'm filming this on August 30th. So hopefully this will go up on Thursday the 1st. So in this book, we have our heroine Kira and our hero Aehako. And sorry, it's hard to pronounce the names a little, but just a really lovely story. So Kira has been mentioned in all of the books previous because she has this earpiece in her ear that lets her be a translator for any of the languages that are spoken by the aliens. And she hears these chirpings in her ear and they drive her crazy because she hears all these couples having their couplings together. You know, they've mated, they're in the process of that. So she's hearing a lot of things she doesn't really want to hear, especially as someone that has not resonated with another male. So in the Ice Planet Barbarian world, the men and women have to resonate with one another, and when they do, that is their soulmate. That's the person they're meant to be with, their love of their life. And Kira has not resonated with anyone. There's a few other women that haven't as well, and part of why she thinks she cannot resonate is because that she has been labeled as infertile because when she was a young woman, like a teenager, she had appendicitis, I believe, and the surgery caused some issues with her fallopian tubes and things like that. So she was sort of labeled as infertile, so she can get pregnant. And that is why she thinks she cannot resonate with anyone. So in this story, we have Kira and Aehako. It's so hard for me to say the names. I can read them, but Aehako, that's how they said it online, so I'll go with that. And in my opinion, it's sort of a reverse Grumpy Sunshine story. So Kira, I wouldn't say she's actually grumpy, but she has some, like, a lot of sadness and maybe a little bit of like depression. It's not spoken about, but you know, she's probably not very happy on an ice planet with no boo or anything. So she's a little grumpy. And we have Aehako, and he is sort of more of the sunshine. He's sort of happy-go-lucky. He's very cheerful, and he wants to really cheer up Kira. So he calls her as a nickname Sad Eyes, and one of his like main goals is to just make her happy, to make her feel loved and seen, which he does at the end. And there's a big problem though. He feels as if she is the woman for him, that is his mate, but he has not resonated with her either. And so there's sort of this problem that they face is as their attraction grows, will they be able to stay close to one another? Because what happens if he resonates with someone else? You know, he's going to be drawn to that other woman to spend the rest of his life with. So what's going to happen to Kira? And he also thinks that Kira could resonate with someone else. He doesn't know at first about her fertility issues, and so he's sort of blinded by the fact, like, what if she meets another guy? So what's that gonna mean for their future? So there is sort of a underlying issue about whether they be together even if they do get together. And so that was a really interesting concept that I enjoyed. One thing I really like about this series, and I spoke about it in my reviews of book one and book two, which you can watch on my channel, is that even though these are sci-fi romances, they're alien romances, and they have, you know, the ice planet world, they don't rely on world building. I remember this was about maybe 10 years ago. I decided I wanted to read the books of the Game of Thrones series, and it was so descriptive and so taxing as a reader to get through the books. And essentially I think it was either like every chapter or like every 10 chapters, I can't remember, but basically the story of Game of Thrones was essentially the TV show, and it was a lot quicker to watch a 50-minute to an hour and a half episode of Game of Thrones and get through 200 pages of the book. And like with the Game of Thrones, I think it was called Westeros. I think that was the world. I can't fully remember. And, you know, it just relied a lot on this world, the creatures in it, the people, the like political systems, how the castles looked. And to me, all that explanation and drawn out description can really be taxing and really take away from a plot or storyline. I do like Henry James novels, but he's also known to be very descriptive and, you know, overly so, to the point where it takes away from enjoyment and story for some people. So in the Ruby Dixon's books, I like that it's in a different world. It's a sci-fi, it's an alien romance, but it really evokes a lot of human emotion. And it's really, at the end of the day, love stories. And I personally enjoyed that. I know what the world is like on the ice planet, but I don't need to know like how stuff works there, you know. And I like that you don't have to be a sci-fi fanatic. You don't have to be into fantasy or like the full sci-fi journey or works to be a fan of these books. I think if you are a sci-fi or alien person, you're really gonna like these books. And if you're just a person that loves sweet, well, you know, sweet and spicy romances, I think you're really gonna enjoy the series. So I really like having the special edition covers. As you can see, it has a sticker here. And with the special editions, you do get an extra epilogue at the end, and you also get the inclusion of the honeymoons. And I believe on Amazon, the books are about $4.99 each for the ebook. And I thought like $11.99 for the paperback versions. And at the end of the day, if you're not going to get the ebook versions, it would be a little bit cheaper to get the special editions, because you do get the full paperback. You get an extra epilogue that I think is only in these prints, and the honeymoon. Because if you're buying the ebooks, you have to buy the book and then the honeymoon separately, I believe. And I think the honeymoons are like $2.99, so that's like, at the cheapest for ebooks, that'd be like $5 and $2, so like $8. And these on Amazon are between $11 to $13. And this is book 3. Book 4 has a special edition coming out on September 13th. And that, I believe, is called Barbarian Mind. And so, as someone wondering if do you need to read these in order, I would say yes. I saw on Ruby Dixon's Instagram, I'm not sure if she has it posted. If not, I have it saved in my on my phone. And so if you want like the Ruby Dixon reading list order, you can DM me on Instagram or leave me a comment here with your Instagram handle or whatever, and I can send you that. But I believe she has it posted on her Instagram, and it shows you like the order in which to do. And I think you read like the first 15 of these in order before you go to her. There's like a secondary series called like Coruscant, I think, like something like that. And so yeah, I really, really love these books so much. I'm so happy that my friend Brandy recommended them, and that a lot of other people have enjoyed them, because they've been really good so far. And I'm excited for to get book 4 on the 13th. So yeah, I think I've rambled on enough, but just a really fun, passionate story. We have the Grumpy Sunshine trope. We have, you know, of course, Beauty and the Beast trope. We have adventure. And I will say, for some content warnings, for infertility issues is a main thing. There is talk of a forced abortion by another woman that was captured by the sort of evil aliens at the beginning of the story arc. And a little bit of terror and a little bit of violence as well, but nothing like by the Koi men. More so some villains that may or may not return in this book. So yeah, keep your eyes out on that. But these books are wonderful. I've loved them so far. I don't see myself being disappointed anytime soon. And these books are fairly short. So with the novel, the epilogue, the bonus epilogue, and the honeymoon scene, the honeymoon novella, it clocks in at 311 pages. So, you know, this is pretty short, and most of them have been short so far. So I just absolutely love these covers. I think they're so beautiful. And yeah, I talk so much about them, but if you've wondered about reading a sci-fi romance or alien romance, and you're okay with spicy, because these are spicy, like this one has some toy play, etc., but has a lot of humor, a lot of heart, a lot of romance, a lot of spice, but just fun stories. I highly recommend any of the Ice Planet Barbarian books. I would read them in order. So book 1 is Ice Planet Barbarians. You can get it, you know, between $4.99 for an ebook or like $12 for the special edition cover, which is really pretty too. Well, everyone, I hope you've had a wonderful day. I will talk to y'all soon. Don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe. You can follow me here on YouTube or also on Instagram and TikTok at I'll Be Reading Romance. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.